lawyer representing the dealership today.
Okay, have a seat. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, you must be Joe.
Joe.
Hi.
How
Have
you
a
doing?
seat. Welcome. Thank you both for coming. I'll shut the door. I want to thank you both for coming. Welcome to mediation. Thank you for coming. I know that agreeing to mediation can be difficult, and I want you to know that both of you can benefit from being able to work together towards a common goal. My name is Angie, Salisbury Kemp. I'm earning my dispute resolution certificate through OIT. I also have a bachelor in psychology and a minor in communication. A little background about mediation. Have either of you been through mediations before?
I have.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so I'll just let you know. It's a structured process of negotiation. Mediation allows both parties to be part of that process. My role as the mediator is a neutral third party. I will not favor either party. I'm not a judge. I'm not a counselor. So both parties will be given as much time to talk and explain their part of the conflict to me. And that way I can set up an agenda and we can go from there and work through the issues today. There are some rules in mediation that I follow, and I do that to keep the process moving forward. So I'm going to need a verbal agreement from both of you after you've heard my rules. They are one speaker at a time. Everyone will have the amount of time they need. It might not be equal, but it will be enough time for you to feel like what you have to say has been heard. I use caucuses in my mediation, and that is basically a break. If things are getting heated or if I'm falling behind in my note taking, I'll call a caucus and we can run out and get a drink of water or some tea, and either I'll talk to one or both of you parties, or I'll just take the time for myself to catch up and get my thoughts about myself. Speak only about the future. What's happened in the past is the past. There's nothing we can do about that. So part of mediation is the forward progression. Speak for yourself. No you statements. Don't point fingers. We're not here to blame. We're here to solve conflict. Do not push hot buttons. Speak to me. I'm the person that doesn't know the story. We both have been well versed in your conflict. I don't know that. So, Joe, do I have your verbal agreement?
Yes.
Okay, Catherine? Okay. So, Joe, you filed the petition, so why don't we start with you?
Okay, well, I got this car from a dealership, and when I got it, it was already messed up, had some mechanical issues, and I got into an accident, had some things that had to be fixed. When they were fixing it, they saw that there was some problems underneath the car that wasn't from the accident, it was there before. So I went to the dealership that I got the car from. Well, they're out of business now. But one of the guys that worked there that I bought the car from, he said that they're still liable for like 3 years to fix any issues that they have pending, even though they're out of business. So I was trying to get in contact with them to get my car fixed.
Okay. And do you have the paperwork that has the Oregon law that the dealership is liable for up to 3 years?
Oh, no, I don't know.
Okay, well, that's something that we're going to need to have. And then do you have your sales bill for the car?
Right.
And it's within that 3-year period?
Well, the claim, yeah, so it was in a 3-year period, so yeah, it's there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so I'm going to jot that down because I'm going to need to have that paperwork as we progress. Okay, so what is it so you, go ahead, carry on.
Well, I just need to get them to pay for this damage that was done to the car when they sold it to me.
So what I hear is that you have some mechanical problems in your car that were pre-existing to you buying it, and that you've done some research and you were told the dealership has gone out of business, but someone that works there has told you that the dealership is responsible for those charges for up to a 3-year period.
Right.
And so you are seeking mediation to get
Get that paid for.
the bill paid for. Okay, and have you paid, the damage is still on the car, or did you pay for it and then
No, it
you
hasn't
want to
been
be
fixed yet.
reimbursed?
It
Okay,
hasn't been fixed yet.
Okay. Catherine?
Alright, so, I represent the dealership, I'm actually their lawyer.
Okay.
I thought I would put that out on the table here.
Okay.
And, yes, it's true, we do cover up to 3 years, if the car was sold within 3 years kind of situation. And, if the car was unsafe, well, deemed unsafe, then, of course, we pay for the damages that happened. So, my only concern, the reason, well, we want to do this in mediation instead of taking it to court. It saves a lot of money, and it's easier and not as traumatizing on people who've had to deal with this situation. The reason why I'm here instead of the dealership themselves is because I was deemed that I would be able to come up with a solution that benefits both parties, but quicker and easier than the dealership, which has been going around these kinds of issues. So the biggest thing that we have, like if it was, we find out that yes, the car was unsafe when we sold it, we'll pay full damages, just right up front. That's how it is. We'll put it down. We will at least cover it. But our only issue is trying to figure out if the car was actually damaged before the accident, or if it was just, or before it left our lot, compared to if it wasn't damaged. Because if it was damaged when it left our lot, we're liable. Okay. But if something happened after it left our lot, we're not liable. So that's our only big issue, and we just want to get it solved and make sure that he's okay.
Okay, so it sounds to me like Joe clearly states that it was damaged prior to his accident.
Right.
Well,
And
see,
then
when
he
I
has a
got the
mechanic.
car, it was already had front end damage.
Okay.
So they went and the dealership paid to have it fixed and have it repainted.
Okay.
So it's known that there was an issue.
Okay.
So what wasn't known is that whatever the accident had caused that front end damage had bent something on the frame underneath the car.
Okay.
So obviously there's the chance that it could have happened, that it could have already been there. So
Right.
why they're trying to get out of it, I don't know.
Right, right. So Catherine, you aren't denying that there was front end damage?
Oh no, the car had front end damage already.
Okay.
We informed him of that when he bought the car.
Okay, so it sounds like we just need to agree on a mechanic that can verify that the underneath part, I'm sorry, but I don't know much about cars, but the underneath part, it has damage that was previous to the accident, and I believe a mechanic can see that.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna write in our agreement is that we're gonna come up with a mutually agreed upon mechanic to do the looking at it to verify that the damage was done pre-existing to Joe's last accident.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're representing the company that will take care of the bill. And you're okay with the same mechanic doing the work who does the verifying?
Yeah, we have a couple mechanics, but if you prefer to get another one to check it out, we totally can go to a neutral one, and then if you want that same neutral one to do the work, it's okay, or you can send it back to our dealership to do the work. It's totally up to you on that situation.
Okay, and so what's the time frame on this so that we can put this in writing?
We were hoping to get the car looked at within the week, and as soon as it comes back, if it's our fault, we'll pay the bill right then and there. Because I think the estimate said it was $3,000 to fix.
3,000.
All right.
And that will pay that $3,000 to
Okay,
fix it.
so we're gonna go with mechanic, blah-bitty-blah, within 1 week, and if it comes back with the damage being pre-existing, they will pay up to $3,000?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is, well, covers the
It
bid.
should.
But they pay for whatever it costs.
Yeah, because the car was bought for $3,000,
Okay.
and so we can pay up to the price of the car.
Okay, and that sounds fair to you, Joe?
Yes.
Okay, so I will have you guys sign this, and then I will follow it up with an email.
Yes.
Nice to meet both of you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.